Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today I want to show you my meat haul that I managed to get today. And there's two sections of this haul, so I'll start off with the smaller section first. So I got two meat hampers today that I purchased. The first one costing me just £10. The second one is a much bigger one and it's £20 worth. So I'm going to show you the £10 one first. I've done what I normally do. I've done a price cost analysis. So as I say, I've paid £10 for these items today and I'll talk you through them. So first on the list is 200 grams of sirloin steak and it looks absolutely wonderful. Now, as I say, I've paid £10 for 6 items here. Had I purchased the sirloin steak for 200 grams in the supermarket, it would have cost me £4. So, an amazing saving already. The next one on the list is called beef chuck. Now again, that's 200 grams and that would have cost me £3 in the supermarket. Next on the list is lamb pieces, again 200 grams, and this would have cost me £3 in the supermarket. Next on the list is turkey breast steak, 400 grams. Lots of different uses for all these meats in different recipes, and that would have cost me £5 in the supermarket. Next on the list is barbecue chicken wings, 500 grams, and that again would have cost me £3 in the supermarket. And last on the list is 2 beef pucks, so they're basically like burger shapes, but I will actually reball them and make them into meatballs for a spaghetti bolognese or something like that and just eke it out a little bit further. It's good quality top beef and they would have only cost £1.40. All of those together, had I purchased them in the supermarket, would have cost me £19.40. So already a £9.40 saving to me. I'll go ahead now and I will show you the £20 meat hamper and what savings I have with that. Bear with me.
Look at this detail. This Wallflowers UK shirt is honestly the most comfortable thing I own. Simple, stylish and perfect for every day.
So this is the £20 hamper I purchased. So I'll just talk you through that and more than get my money's worth here. So the sausage meat is 454 grams. That would have cost £2.75 in the supermarket. These are cooked bacon mini burgers, but they look more like medallions. They would have cost £15.42 bacon. Next is pork crackling and it's 140 grams. Now that would have cost £2 in the supermarket. Next on the list is 600 grams of pork sausages. And they would have cost me £3.50 in the supermarket. This looks lovely. This is 2.5 kilo of chicken leg diced. So there's no bone in this at all. It's pure chicken and it's diced. And that would have cost £25 for 2.5 kilos. I'm really happy with that. Next on the list is 3 portions of turkey steaks. Now the first one is 800 grams. That would have cost me £5. The second one is 500 grams. That would have cost me £3.50. And the third one is 300 grams and that still would have cost me £3.50. I thought it would have done, but it came up as £5. Yeah. Next on the list is rump steak for 300 grams and that would have been £5. Next again is the 2 beef pucks. That would have been £1.40. Next on the list is 2.5 kilo of pork mince. Now that would have actually cost me £20 to buy that in the supermarket, and the amount of meals I can have from that is from all of it really is absolutely amazing. So that that £20 for that has paid for everything else already before we start adding up. Next on the list is chicken mid and wing, and this is 5 kilo. That would have cost £30 in the supermarket. Absolutely amazing. So as I say, for this portion of the haul, I've paid £20. Had I purchased that in the supermarket, this part would have cost me £117 7 pence, giving me a £97 7 pence saving just on this section. Now let me bring everything back together and show you it all together, and I'll show you my overall savings. Okay, and here is everything together. So I've paid £30 for everything on the island here at the moment. Now, had I purchased all of that in the supermarket today, that would have cost me £120 47 pence. £120 47 pence. No, £136 47 pence. Giving me a saving of £106 47 pence. I've spent 30. So absolutely amazing. I've got to split all this up now and work out where it's going to go in the freezer. But this is months and months of food for 3 people. And bearing in mind, Mr. Wallflowers isn't a big meat eater. The majority of this is for Oscar and I. And this will last us months and months and months. And I'm really happy with this. This is a big freezer stock up, and I'm really happy with it. And such a low price, so the savings are amazing here. The quality of the food is really good. Now, if anyone lives local at all to this place, it is well worth visiting. The meat hampers aren't always available, but it's a really good discount food store, and it's called The Bridge at Lee. Now, I'll just read out you the address because it's always on the packaging on the food. So it's The Bridge at Lee, 6 The Avenue, WN7 1ES. And I highly recommend this place. There's so many different bargains. They do everything. There's always good quality meat, always available. Vegetables, you get 5 family portions of vegetables for £1. They don't always do bread and eggs, but sometimes they do. They do drinks. Now and again they have an alcohol license and they do alcohol. They do bulk buys of lots of different things. This week it's been Belgian waffles, different flours, etc. And there's vegan things available there as well. There is Asian foods available, different foods. Quite often I see chapati flour and different things like that. And the stock is varied, but again, it's one of those places you can't take a shopping list looking for something specific. You have to go and feel, suck it and see, basically, and see what you like, what fits your budget, and just buy what you can on the day. That's how all the food discount stores are. You can't rely on that product being there the next time you go. So we end up with so many different varied foods, but I love it. And as I say, this one is called The Bridge at Lee, and I highly recommend it. The amount of food I've scored here for such a low price of £30, I am over the moon, really am. I'm glad to bring it to you. Please tell me what you think of this. I know not everyone's a meat eater. I'm married to one. He's not particularly meat eater. He'll only eat processed meat. He'll eat sausage, bacon, a little bit of pork, but he won't touch any of the steak products or the chickens, etc. We call him a fussy eater. Yeah, but that's what you like, isn't it? Okay. Thank you so much for coming today. Please take care. Remember you're loved, and the world is a better place with you in it. Bye, love.